you're on stage, right? When you first got on stage, you're like, are you married? And the guy's like, oh yeah, just 2 years. And you're like, oh wow, that's nothing. Yeah. So you tell your jokes. Then what you just said, let me tell you something. When I was married, you'll see what happens. You just did stand up. Yeah. Because you know I was only married.
This guy's my life coach. I'm gonna tell you this story just so you know.
Don't tell him the child pornography joke.
No, I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. I'll tell you the story. So I don't know. After a while, when you go to days without, and no disrespect to any woman, but you go to days without having sex when you're married. I started to count them. Next thing you know, it was like fucking 30 days and then 40. I said, what the fuck, man? You know, there's only so much of Janet Jameson I could look at. You know?
They give it a jackrabbit?
So all of a sudden I found out she was using a fucking toy. This dolphin. You ever heard of the dolphin? The one that fucking goes inside and then the thing goes on the clit.
Oh, she had a jackrabbit.
So I found it in a towel wrapped up in the closet.
But that was his porn name.
Listen to me. She was being taken care of by the dolphin. And she forgot about me, so I was going crazy, and I'm like, you know, so a guy like after a while that's why I'm so glad that I went through divorce and stuff because it made me learn to be a better man today. Because like you know you would try to make a pass, you know, you come home, you would make a pass at you know like you would go over there and just like like grab her and then she'd be like, no, I'm not in the mood, and you're like, all right, no problem. And if you get that night after night and then you feel like something's going on, maybe something da. So when I found that toy, I was like, holy shit. So after a while, I came up with an idea. One day I had to look for a toy because she would always hide it in different places. So I was literally like searching in the closet. I found it like underneath the closet, like by the hamper, like on the side. So I took it and I opened it up and with a screwdriver and I ripped the wire inside. So I ripped the wire inside and then I put the battery back. I screwed it back in and put it back and I put it right back where it was. Later on that night, like she called me and I was like, wow. She's like, come on. You want to have sex? And I was like, yeah, of course. and we fuck like rabbits. But then the next day she asked me, she's like, yo, did you do anything to my toy? And I was like, I didn't even know you had a toy. And then but we went from there. I would need more of a closing, but that's exactly what happened. And I had to scientifically get rid of that shit. You know? And then the crazy thing is, for Valentine's Day, she asked me to buy her a new one. You know, she asked me to buy her a new one.
Did you?
No, I never. First of all, that was it. I don't fuck with toys because of that. That horrified me forever. I had one girl that used to fuck with the toys. I don't play around. She used to come out. Used to have fucking one here, fucking rabbit, a fucking vacuum. I like to fuck once you go to sleep.
See, like right there alone, what you just did is something I'm trying to get better at. Cause I got 1,000 stories, but I don't know how to make them funny. Get ready for combat. No escaping. Get ready for